the time that you're making breakfast, you're listening to something too. Like
That's
whether
very true. Yeah, like I'll either listen to like Mindset Mentor podcast or my Bible app or something like that to, I don't want to say necessarily fill the void, because like I could literally stand there in silence. It would be fine. But I think it's important to get your day going with
positivity.
It's not even necessarily positivity, because in the Mindset Mentor, like there's stuff that he's just like
I think what it
beating
is,
you over the head with like.
But I think what it is
better.
it's important to start your day interrupting your thoughts, because if you start the morning, and sometimes you can't help this, at least I know I can't, but if you start your morning with those, kind of spiraling negative toxic thoughts, then, and you have nothing to interrupt it, then it doesn't really matter what you do for your morning routine, because you're kind of screwed.
It's true. Which is really weird, because there's a lot of the days that I wake up and it's like I kind of have those, and then I notice when I turn on the stuff, or
you're like, wait, what?
Yeah, it's kind of like it like jolts you out of it. But I know that it's weird. Like I usually, whether I show it or not, my day starts off on, I don't want to say the wrong foot, but the wrong mental foot.
Yeah.
And then by the time the day ends, it's
you're
usually
like, wait a minute.
Yeah, like
But that's okay.
It, but
you always say I segue into things, but I think that's exactly the I don't have like the scientific thing, but I feel like that is exactly why it's important to establish some type of routine or structure in your morning, because the world is so full of noise that our minds, when we wake up from whether it's a bad dream or just regular sleep or no sleep, whatever it may be, our first kind of, I don't know, it's not like a choice, but our first involuntary thing is those thoughts start.
Sure.
You wake up and they start.
Yeah.
And it's your choice whether you allow them to continue and to, fill your entire day, or you interrupt them with something positive. For me, it's, my little cards, my calendar thing, and always making time to spend with God. I'm trying really, really hard to make that a non-negotiable, and then, go from there.
I think for me, the movement aspect helps me shake it out. Like
getting up.
When I get my walk in, that really helps me transform what I'm doing. Shower.
Your morning routine starts like after the kids have left.
Yeah, like my true morning routine starts at like 8 a.m.
Right.
Not 5 when I wake up.
My morning routine has to start right when I wake up.
Right.
Right? Like it can't start when I get to work.
Yeah.
It has to have happened before then, or the spiraled thoughts have already started.
To be clear, these routines that we're talking about for how they help us as individuals, not those around us, because
I think that's
I probably should have prefaced that before we started this freaking episode, but
no, I think that's actually a really good point, because we spend so much of our time, let me just say me, because I don't know if anybody else is as much of a people pleaser as I am, but you spend so much of your time, especially as parents, sacrificing for the kids, the family, the whatever, that these morning routines are definitely individualistic. It's so important to have time with yourself to be able to service and sacrifice for your family and for others and for your job and for your business or whatever, because those things do take up so much of your time and your schedule. And that's why I think it is important to start your day for yourself, with yourself,